And here we go, finally in the process of doing Desert Treasure. Here it's been about a week and a half since I was able to even start the quest. Had to obviously get all the requirements out of the way, and those weren't too bad. Got them all done in about 2 days or so, 3 days. And here me and my friend are doing the quest together just to make it a little easier. It's always nice to have a quest buddy, especially something like Desert Treasure. If needed, we could have boxed each other, which was nice. Here we were actually on Skype talking, and this takes you into an instance when you look into the mirror. We were actually curious if you'd be able to be PK'd when you're in that instance. It would have been so horrible if it was possible to just get kind of specced out with a DDS or something. That would have just been so annoying if we just like came back from that instance and we were dead. Here we are doing the most annoying part of the quest, because you go up on this icy mountain and every couple seconds you're taking 1 damage and all your stats are getting drained, including your run. So you can't run anywhere, and killing these trolls takes prayer, because if you don't attack them, if you don't have protect melee on, they hit really hard, and if you try and safe spot them, they run away and some other troll will get aggroed onto you. So that didn't work. And moving on, here we finally start attacking the boss, Camille. He was a pain. He was really a pain, because in the beginning, especially for the first half of the fight, he's pretty much only using mage, and every time he actually hits you with the barrage, you can't attack him back. So you have to wait at least 5 seconds or something like that before you can actually attack. But after a little bit of a scare that I wouldn't be able to finish it, me and my friend finally finished him off. And this is us just falling on our face up the mountain. That part was kind of annoying just because it took a little while. You have no run. And here we are just killing the ice blocks and finally getting the first diamond of the quest, the ice diamond. So after we had that ice diamond out of the way, we moved on to the blood diamond in Canifis. So I wasn't too worried about this one. I knew for the most part that it'd be easy. I've done Desert Treasure on multiple other accounts. The one worry was getting PK'd in Canifis while doing it. And for example, on the way, I saw someone get killed along this path here. As soon as I saw that, I booked it. That's why you always want to have your camera down on tilt so you can see ahead of you, and be able to book it as soon as possible. And finally got all the materials to add to the pot to pour on the tomb. And we opened it up, and here I'm attacking him. This is the method I used. I would run behind the fence, and he'd get stuck for about 5 seconds, and when he'd go to attack me, I'd just click on the other side of the fence, and I'd be able to get like 3 attacks in, about 3 or 4 attacks, and switch it up and move to the other side. So it ended up not being too bad at all, which was nice because I didn't want to use a ton of food on that or get PK'd in the process. And then we are moving on to the smoke diamond. This one, again, wasn't too scary. It was just the fact that getting to the diamond area is very dangerous. There could be PKers anywhere, especially in the desert. It's always a little sketchy when you enter there. The nice part about this diamond was that it's not very dangerous when you're actually inside. None of the monsters actually aggro you. The only tricky part we thought would be was when you have to run and light each of the pillars and the 4 corners of the map. But we ended up running out of run at around the 3rd one, and we were still able to make it to all 4 and get to the chest in time to get the key to unlock the boss room. So we finally arrived to the boss, and like we already knew, he's pretty easy. He's probably, I'd say, the easiest of the 4 bosses you have to kill for the diamonds, just because he's very, very weak to water spells, and he doesn't really hit anything at all. So with him killed, me and my friend pick up the diamond, and we move on to the 4th diamond, the shadow diamond. Now this I knew would be a little tricky. It requires going to the desert to pick this chest with pick locks. This area is also multi, leaving you really, really exposed to any teams that come. They would easily just be able to KO you or when they piled you. But I was really lucky because of my high thieving level. I was able to get it on the third try. It's taken players about 75 lockpicks sometimes to get it open. We also saw a ranger training here with chins. We were actually thinking about running over there to get him skulled and then pile him, but we decided not to. It would just waste time for the quest, and we wanted to get it done as soon as possible. And here we are. I was actually kind of a fool here. I thought I could do it with just 3 prayer pots and keep running back because I couldn't find the safe spot. And I'm fine. Oh, boom. I just get owned, and I had to run back to pick my stuff. But thankfully, I was able to get back with the help of my friend, and I was able to get the safe spot going this time by attacking this bat and then running out and running over to the middle area, and he just gets stuck behind the bat, and I was able to just safe spot him from there, and eventually was able to just DPS him down and finally get the KO, which was nice to obtain the last diamond, the Shadow Diamond. So with the hardest parts of the quest out of the way, I moved on to the desert. I had to obviously put all of these diamonds into the pillars around the 4 corners of the pyramid. Made my way to the top. I only had prayer pots. I did not have stamina or energy pots to be doing this, so I had to wait till I got 100 run up there. Then this is when I started running through the temple. I actually didn't have protect melee on at the beginning. Luckily, on the first level, it's the easiest one, so I didn't even get hit at all. And then on this level as well, I didn't have it on. I actually completely forgot about it just because of the fact that I wasn't getting hit. And as soon as I saw that 15 on the screen, I was like, oh, time to put on Protect Melee because there's a lot more enemies down here. And if they're on you, they hit pretty hard. So finally saved up a little more run energy and made my way to the last floor of the pyramid, and I'm running through. The only problem there is you can actually fall out of the pyramid if you're not using run, so I was scared of that, but luckily it did not happen. And here we are, guys. We finally get to the end. The long wait to get Ancients finally here, getting that 20k mage XP, which is kind of not that great, but it got me a level, so I was happy about that. In total, the quest probably took about 3 hours, which was not bad. That's what I thought it would be, give or take. So with Ancients finally unlocked, I will now be going for 82 mage. At the point of this upload, I'm 77, so almost there. Me and some buddies PK'd a little bit yesterday, and the bank loot is already rolling in, guys. Stay tuned for that next PK video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.